Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard, and I'm here back at Universal Studios Hollywood for a Christmas update and, of course, Super Nintendo World and other projects update. So let's go ahead and get started. I decided to start here at Pets today because while nothing's happening at Pets, we got Despicable Me all dressed up for the holidays. Look at those lights and the surrounding neighborhood and reefs. And on the Minion Mayhem sign and logo, got the yellow and white lights to match the ride's themed colors, and a nice little yellow wreath right there, and a Christmas tree all decked out in yellow. So the Minions, Gru and friends are really amping up and celebrating the holidays. I can't wait to come back at night in future weeks, or starting on November 26th, to see this all lit up at night, because I'm not sure I've seen this before. But I have seen this before. It's a 90-minute wait for this ride. It is Veterans Day. Everyone's off. So that's why it's quite crowded here at Despicable Me. I definitely wait and use that Express Pass if you have a Platinum Pass. Use it after 3 p.m. The backside of Halloween Horror Nights is still here as the Bride of Frankenstein show building, or show control room. At least the walls are up. I'm not sure if the structure's up. I think that's starting to be taken down, as before we saw the black tent right here, and now that's gone. So that means this should potentially be out potentially next week, as some signs of Christmas have popped up on that pole right there. So yeah, this should be gone definitely on the next update, I'd say. Grinchmas and construction continue in Super Silly Funland, as you see all the nice, lovely holiday lights strung up, especially around the water park area. This is still getting its nice refurbishment and repainting. From what I can tell, nothing has changed, although this part may look like it's been repainted, because before it's looking a little dirty and kind of dry. Looks pretty shiny now, so maybe they finished that part, but they're continuing with the rest of the structure. And down Moulin Rouge, we got, again, Grinchmas taking over. This area is just like Disney, Universal. Looks gorgeous during the holidays, especially during in Hogwarts, which we'll get to in just a few minutes. Yeah, another quick update on the campus project. Still not above this street level yet, or this elevated mountain level yet. Crayons are working hard. I drive past them every day on the way home from work. I was moving around even into the nighttime hours, so that's good. Can't wait to see this start rising, and then this will be completed relatively soon for a construction timeline to 2023. It's almost 2022, so basically about a year to year and a half out. So that's quite nice. Can't wait to see this project move on forward. At Super Nintendo World, we have more and more of that blue siding. That's what I'm going to start calling it. The blue siding taking over the lower half of the lot, including something, is that glass right there? Maybe like a window right there. Is that our first? Well, there's no glass on the structure, so I don't think that's our first sign of like any exterior happening. Or I think maybe that's a fence. Not sure. Comment below. What do you think that is? Maybe a piece of wall? I'm not entirely sure, but definitely something for the construction people. Is wow, the smell of popcorn is really moving here today. It's a little breezy. It smells really good. But yeah, so lots of more blue siding work. Nothing happening here on Mount Beanpole. It looks about the same as before in terms of the blue siding work, but most of the work definitely happening right here on the lower portion of the land, and to the right hand side, a lot more happening here as well. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks, maybe even by the time Grinchmas starts, we'll see the whole land covered in this blue siding, and maybe even some tarps for getting ready for that theming. Moving over to the entrance, nothing happening at the warp pipe, looking all clean and unchanged from the past several weeks. And on this side, the tarps are still up, hanging around here. They're just completely not touching this side, or I guess they are, because that ladder is new, but not really touching this side other than those tarps, and the tarps are still up. Here's your first sneak peek of the 2021 Grinchmas tree. A lot of the walls are blocking it, but it's almost done. I cannot wait to see this all lit up in the tree lighting ceremony in a couple of weeks. And I always love Grinchmas and the Grinchmas tree, and they always put a whole bunch of presents on the bottom. Looks great. Here's one of the retail or food shops, Bloomingdale's. Probably a retail shop because it's like a take on Bloomingdale's, as they transform the plaza to Christmas.
Where?
Or Grinchmas, should I say. Over here in Hogsmeade, we have more of the Christmas cheer. Now wrapping the butterbeer stand in. The main area of the land, main seating area of the land, and all the little retail shops. And as always, just looks so gorgeous. Even have the reef now above the that Ollivanders or the restrooms. The broomsticks isn't decorated yet, but should be in the next couple of weeks. As always, Hogsmeade is just packed and it's beautiful, but definitely packed. And again, November 26th marks the return of nighttime shows here at the Wizarding World of Harry Potter. Here at the Harry Potter and the Forbidden Journey at Hogwarts Castle. The projection mapping shows are super awesome. They're about 10 minutes a piece and they go every hour. So definitely, if you're here for Grinchmas, stay until nighttime, about 5 p.m. is when it starts, so that's when it starts. And check it out. If you're here today and want to ride the attraction, it's about a 2-hour wait almost. So get your snacks ready because they'll be standing there for quite a long time. We should definitely do a single rider because usually that's like 5 minutes. But yeah, cannot wait for these nighttime shows to return at Hogwarts. And at night, summertime, Dark Arts is going to come back here. And then we'll have those drones appear right over there as they did last time. That's pretty awesome. Can't wait for that. Wow, and Universal is bulldozing literally right ahead and rapidly blazing on their construction project of this new soundstage. There's going to be 8 new sound stages. Here are 4 of them, it looks like, and then 4 of them will be built somewhere else that we can't see. Shows on the rendering, but for this area, this is the main portion, and 4 new sound stages. 2 of them or 3 of them are fully framed, and this 4th one will be fully framed by, if they're working today, it could be ended today as fast they're going. Because last week, it was just this one that was up, and then they've completed 3 of them, or basically 2.5 of them, in a week time frame. That's insane. And all 3 of them, because another half of them was up. So all these should be fully framed and even topped out in the next couple of weeks for sure. And then they just have to really paint them. I mean, they don't have to theme them. They're just sound stages. That's why this project's gonna be done in summer 2022, which is just in a few months. Because I mean, they don't have to theme anything. It's not a ride. It's just a sound stage, and it's gonna free up some space by the Mummy to put a whole new land over there. So that's pretty awesome. I just can't believe how fast they're going still, even though it's just a soundstage. This area went from nothing to something in literally 7 days time frame. That is insane. Good job, Universal. And they moved the crane over from that soundstage to this soundstage, which in the rendering is labeled 40 and 41, I believe, which is very interesting because the soundstages by Mummy are in the mid 40s as well. So maybe there's even further proof that they are replacing those Mummy sound stages for these for future theme park expansion, Diagon Alley, more Jurassic World, Super Nintendo Pokemon expansion. Lots can go in over there by the Mummy, including the replacement of Mummy itself. So stay tuned for that as we head into next year. That'll be a very interesting story they'll be developing there. But yeah, another small structure or sound stage will be going right there. And then another one right where that yellow crane is. So I'll be watching for that to be sprouting up next in the next couple of weeks. Super exciting stuff. Yeah, I'll check on this next week. This is pretty awesome. The deconstruction of the Texas Chainsaw Massacre maze is happening and could be happening rapidly now. So they're neatly folding up all the plywood and the black walls, but the facade and the main portion of the maze is still there. I'll be watching this over the next few weeks, as this should definitely be down by Christmas, if not sooner, or sorry, by Thanksgiving, or December, if not sooner. Shouldn't take that long. Once they get all the interior stuff out, then they just have to literally rip down the walls, and it'll be a-okay. Zooming into Super Nintendo World again, more of that lower lot blue siding. You can see from this angle, it's wrapped around, and just about the entire first floor has gotten that wrapping, and you see a new entrance for me. So this is going to be most likely Bowser's Castle entrance, the entrance to the Mario Kart ride. This one might be to the gift shop that not the Yoshi gift shop that I'm forgetting the name. Oh, it's crazy. I love Nintendo, but no, the red guy guy that makes you grow, that guy's gift shop, or maybe even the entrance to the restaurant that will be there. That'll be themed to that same guy. But oh, terrible. My Mario knowledge is terrible right now. But yeah, that is the entrance to the restaurant or the Land's gift shop. That's Mario Kart's entrance on the second level, and lots of scaffolding and lots of blue siding right over here. As maybe a little more has popped over here, I'm not sure, but not too much definitely on Mount Beanpole. A lot of it again on that first floor of the land. So we're watching that over the next few weeks. And here's another look at that. Well, it's not glass now. It looks like maybe some construction fencing just on that level from this angle. Curious as to why they put it there. Interesting. Very, very interesting. And there's some air conditioning HVAC ducts right there, so that's progress. I don't know if that was there before. This, of course, is the Mario Kart attraction. That's been done in testing for a while. We have some new equipment over there. Very interesting. Over here on the lower lot, our Revenge of the Mummy, we got some Grinchmas, some lovely white and blue lights here over above Studio Eats. So far, that's all I can spot for the Christmas decorations. Let's see if the dinosaurs celebrate Christmas this year. I don't think they do, but let's go check it out. Looking around, the dinosaurs don't spell Christmas, as it's too tropical and too lush over there. It said no Christmas here. Blue. I asked Blue, and she said, Christmas, what the heck is that? So no Christmas over here in Jurassic World. But over at Mummy, they celebrate Christmas. Let's go see if the Transformers and celebrate Christmas as well. I love the smell of water. It's just fantastic. Looking at Super Nintendo World from the Jurassic World queue, not much has changed. Not much, but you can see has changed over here. Yeah, pretty much the same view from over this particular spot. And we got Christmas set up all around the lower lot, as I think the lower lot's officially decorated with everything exception of Jurassic World, because once again, dinosaurs don't celebrate Christmas. But yeah, it looks great. I cannot wait for November 26th. I think I'll be here on November 27th to check out the holidays at Universal. I was going to say holidays at Disneyland, but Grinchmas and the holidays at Universal. So that'd be quite cool. Back in CityWalk, and you see they have started to decorate, and well, actually maybe finished by now, decorating for the holidays with the lovely garlands and wreaths over the main drag here. And then they're starting to construct the Christmas tree, which we'll go check out by the 5-tower stage in just a second. And we made it to the center of Christmas in CityWalk with the tree on the way up, but you still have to still building out the bottom and still putting in all the decorations, all the ornaments in there. So in a couple weeks, well, in a week, this should be done. By the time I come here next week, it'll be all beautiful and done. And yeah, in just a couple of weeks, Christmas will happen. Grinchmas will happen. Moving over to Toothsome, hopefully this starts happening soon, and hopefully this becomes opens this summer, or summer 2022. I think that's what the plan is. I hope it is the plan, because I love chocolate, so I really want to see that chocolate fountain over at Toothsome. Well, that's going to do it. 2 long updates back to back in 2 weeks. The other was 22 minutes. I'm not sure how long this one is, but it feels pretty long, which is good. I hope you guys like the long updates. A lot of stuff happening at Universal Studios Hollywood now, and even in CityWalk. Hopefully more will happen as the sound stages are built and the sound stage behind Mummy gets demoed. Mummy may get demoed too. And in CityWalk too, hopefully that Toothsome happens, and that Nintendo store that we're placing Tilly's may be opening next year, so maybe we get some movement on that in the first few months of 2022. With Nintendo World hopefully opening in late 2022 to coincide with the new Super Mario movie. Chris Pratt will be voicing Mario. That's opening in December, or that holiday season 2022. That might be when Super Nintendo World opens for that market synergy, and also because it's a busy time of the year during the holidays as well. If you like this video, press that thumbs up button. And as always, subscribe for more theme park updates and have a fantastic day.